SwoleBenji here with a Halo Infinite guide for the map Deadlock. Alright, so we are going to talk about weapon spawns, how each base is different. Let's just get right into it, okay? So this is where you will generally spawn. This is a big team battle map. Now let's talk about weapon spawns, but also let's talk about the unfairness of the map. This map is a little bit unfair, and to tell if you are on the good or bad side, you are going to look to the right of your base here, and you are looking for a bridge. So this side has no bridge, but we can see the crashed pelican over here. So we are on the bad side. We are on the unbalanced side, and I will show you exactly why this side is not as good as the other spawn in just a bit. But for now, let's cover the basics. So when you spawn in, there is a Warthog with a machine gun in front of you. You have the drop shield or drop wall. Now the important weapon spawns are right behind you, okay? So this will always be a shock rifle. And for those that don't know, the shock rifle is a one-shot headshot kill or a three-shot body shot kill. Now this spawn over here can be the bulldog, which is the shotgun, or it can be a disruptor, which is the like alien 5 plasma balls, vertical or horizontal, right? Most players are going to run in the middle here, and this is what you want to grab. You have the commando. This can also be a battle rifle, and over here is the battle rifle. Sometimes it can be a commando as well. Now, if you're playing Slayer and not like any kind of objective map, it's almost always to your advantage, regardless of which side you spawn on, to go to the right. And I'm going to show you why in just a bit. But for now, let's look at a few other spawns here at the start. Now, there is a placement turret here that someone can man and kind of do some zone control, but right underneath is a very good weapon spawn. This is a Hydra, but it can also spawn a the lightning pistol or another shock rifle. So this can also be a shock rifle. You should always check and see if it's a shock rifle. Alright, but let's head to the right, and we are going to cover it. Now, when you go to the right from your spawn, you will always have I guess it's called a super power-up. This can be a cloaking device or an overshield. So we got the overshield. You have grenades here, which, for those that don't know, you can actually shoot these and set them off if someone's attempting to pick it up. This is almost always the revolver, but this time it is a disruptor. But most of the time it will be the mangler, alright? So as you go to the right, this is your first power weapon spawn. This can be a sniper rifle or a skewer. In this case, it's a skewer. Now also hidden in the pelican over here is the repulsor. That will always be a repulsor. Alright? The skewer is very good against vehicles, and if you're just a crack shot, it'll one-shot a player. This one here is a Sentinel Beam, but you're getting into enemy spawn territory at this point. Alright, now, this side is not as good for left spawning because it spawns the alien weapons. In this case, it has a pulse carbine. Sometimes it can be the one that shoots a bunch of bouncy orbs. I don't remember the name right now, but let's get into why this spawn here is much better, and then we'll cover the middle in a bit. Why this spawn is much better than the other side. But let's go ahead and get that shock rifle. Okay, it's not a shock rifle this time. It's this is 99% of the time on multiplayer mode a shock rifle, so you should always grab that. And you can see this is not a bulldog either. This one is actually the heat wave. That is this one. This one spawns all over the map. Very good weapon. Let's see what spawned at the cannon. Again, we have the commando and another commando. The no battle rifles. Very bad luck on this side, actually. So we got the disruptor. This is a very good weapon. It can also be a shock rifle. You should always check it for the shock rifle. But the reason why this spawn is much better than the other side is because when you're coming up through here, you have complete cover for the super weapon, but you also get the overshield or the cloaking device right here. So I can just go ahead and pop this overshield, pick up another one. Right now, in this cave, there will be a rocket launcher or it's like a kind of a plasma grenade launcher thing. In this case, we do have the rocket launcher. All right. Now, this is the only place in the entire map where the grappler spawns. So that's not the grapple button. This is. So if you need to hijack a high target vehicle, it is right in here, right here. Inside the caves. Almost all grapplers on the big team battle maps are inside caves for some reason. Alright, then you come around here, and you can press Z to look at the weapon spawns, by the way. You have the Needler, and this should be a battle rifle, and yes, it is a battle rifle. So this side does have the better battle rifle spawn. Then you come up in the middle here, and there's not really too much worthwhile picking up. You have the plasma carbine, which is not that great, very slow time to kill weapon, very weird to pick up. This one is a Hydra. This can also be the Sentinel laser. Right now it's a Hydra, so that's good. Now going through the middle, this is pretty much no man's land. In the middle here is a sword or a hammer. Always, it will be one or the other, sword or hammer. Not very useful in this map because it is a very open-ended, wide, large map. And then there is a few more up here. This one right here has the, what is this called? The Ravager. Not a very good weapon. You definitely don't want to bother picking that up. You have spike grenades here in the middle. And that is pretty much it. Also, if you want threat detectors, they are on these little parts, the left sides of the bases. Let's see if we can find it with our little scan. You just press Z and you can see all the drops. So there is a threat detector right there. So you can throw that around. Both the left and right sides of each base has a Mongoose. Yeah, it's Mongoose. It's been a while since I played Halo, guys. I don't remember all the names all the time. Alright, and then down here, again, we got the Sentinel Beam. Alright, very cool. And that's pretty much it for the weapons. You can run through, press Z, check it out for yourself if you want. But essentially, the most important things that you want to rush to is when you spawn, grab that shock rifle in the back of the base, then go to the right, circle around the right, get your super power up. Hopefully it's an overshield. Cloaking device isn't really the best, especially against aimbotters and hackers, because they can see you anyway. Then go ahead and grab the rocket launcher, or the alien plasma grenade launcher. I forget the name. Also, on this little ledge here, it is almost always a plasma pistol. Yes, plasma pistol, right in there. Now, you can see this is the bridge I'm talking about. If you spawn and this bridge is right here, you already have a huge advantage over the enemy team. So we're just going to take that, apply it, pick back up our grapple, and then you can just kind of grapple in, you know, and then just start shooting people. Grapple out. That's going to be a really cool thing, is using the grapple for some just faster movement around the map, you know, and then bunny hopping around. People are going to be learning this thing. It's going to be crazy once people get it down. But that is the map Deadlock. It is found in Big Team Battle. I have not seen it in smaller games. I've only seen this map in Big Team Battle. As far as vehicle spawns and the weapon spawns, they can be altered in a few game modes, but this is generally what you can expect. This is also a really good sniper spawn here, but a lot of the times it's a skewer. If it is a skewer, just pick it up and then toss it on the ground, and then that will start its little loading bar here to respawn. You can see it. See this little circle on the ground? It's slowly filling up with the orange there, and then when this fills up, it will be a new spawn. But you want to make sure that your team controls this area before you actually do that. If anything, let them grab the skewer, and then you will be at an advantage, as long as you're not, you know, flying around in vehicles. Go ahead and take that out, and there is no missile drop, apparently. Looks like it'll take 2 missiles, maybe more. I usually just use the shock rifle to disable these. And that's also another thing, too, is if you can manage to flank this thing, you can usually get a weapon here that'll take it out very quickly. Anyway, that's the map Deadlock. I hope you guys enjoyed these little map guides. If this video does well, I will make more. I'm SwoleBenji. Thanks for watching. As always, be a bro and stay swole. Again, threat detector, same on this side as the other side. As far as subscriber counts go, it's a little wonky right now. I think YouTube's broken, or my videos aren't being featured. I'm not sure what's going on, but I make videos every day, so if this one does well, I'll make more Halo videos. I will see you guys in tomorrow's video. Also, if you're into MMORPGs, I have Albion Online and New World and World of Warcraft content if you enjoy those games. Take care, guys. See you tomorrow.